Have you ever noticed something strange? Nobody asks a mother, who are you becoming? They ask, how are the kids? How is your husband? How is the family? And slowly you stop asking yourself too. Somewhere along the way, you became responsible for everyone else's life and completely disconnected from your own. Hi, I am Nitya Rangarajan, and today's episode is different because this is not about money, it is not about productivity, it is not even about motherhood. It is about identity and why millions of women quietly lose theirs. Think about this honestly. When you were younger, you had plans, dreams, things you wanted to learn, places you wanted to visit, versions of yourself you wanted to become. Then life happened, marriage, children, responsibilities, school fees, family expectations, a thousand things that needed your attention. And little by little, your dreams got moved to the bottom of the list. Not because you stopped caring, because everyone else needed you first. And here is the scary part. Nobody forced most women to disappear. It happened slowly, with very innocent sounding sentences. Think about the family first. Your dreams can wait. Don't be selfish. Adjust a little more. And women listened because they were good women, responsible women, loving women. Until one day they looked in the mirror and realized, I know who everybody else is, but I don't know who I am anymore. And I see this every day. Women who can manage an entire household, remember every birthday, solve everyone's problems, support everyone's dreams. But when you ask them what do you want, they go silent because somewhere they stopped seeing themselves as a person and started seeing themselves as a role mother, wife, daughter, caretaker, everything for everyone, nothing for themselves. And that's exactly why I created the Millionaire Mom Program. Not because every woman needs a million rupees, but because every woman deserves a million possibilities. Because when I say millionaire, I'm not talking only about money. I'm talking about a woman who is rich in confidence, rich in choices, rich in self worth, rich in freedom, rich in identity. A woman who knows who she is, even outside the roles she plays. Because motherhood should not erase personality. Marriage should not erase ambition. Caregiving should not erase freedom. And loving your family should never require abandoning yourself. This movement is for the woman who wants more, not because she is ungrateful, but because she is alive. The woman who wants to earn, create, build, lead, speak, dream, grow, and rest without apologizing for it. Because for generations, women were taught how to survive, but very few were taught how to become. And that's what must change. Not just for us, for our children. Because your daughter is watching how you live, your son is watching how you value yourself. They are learning what adulthood looks like through you. And imagine what happens when a child grows up watching a mother who is confident, purposeful, financially aware, emotionally strong, and fully herself. That's how generations change. That's how families change. That's how society changes, one woman at a time. So, if you have been feeling like there is something missing, maybe it's not motivation, maybe it's not another productivity hack. Maybe you have simply spent so many years taking care of everyone else that you have forgotten to take care of the woman underneath all the rules. And maybe it's time to meet her again. This is Nitya Rangarajan, and if this message feels like it was meant for you, then welcome not to a program, to a movement, because you were never born to be a shadow in somebody else's story. You were born to become the main character in your own.